As if it wasn't bad enough for the silly globe Earth theory, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And guess what? I love it.
Leo, 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 L-E-O, Level Earth Observer. You're getting really bad at this flat Earth thing there, buddy. Not only is your pareidolia worse than Roger from Mud Fossil University, not only do you misrepresent people, but you don't even understand what you're trying to say. You can't even wrap your head around the numbers that you're spouting. We'll start with your pareidolia and then we'll move on to you just being plain wrong about your numbers. And finally, we're going to discuss how horrible of a person you really are. A person that's willing to shit on the memory of a hero just to further his own agenda. Let's go. Pareidolia is the phenomenon in which individuals see familiar shapes or patterns in random data. He sees what he wants to see and he filters out any information that contradicts his preconceived notions. He meticulously sifts through International Space Station videos, desperately searching for the smallest quirks or inconsistencies, all to further his misguided agenda. These tactics are nothing more than a manifestation of his severe pareidolia and confirmation bias. Let's be clear, the overwhelming body of evidence spanning geology, astronomy, physics, and numerous other disciplines unequivocally supports the fact that the Earth is an oblate spheroid. This evidence is not based on cherry-picked quotes or isolated anomalies in videos. It is founded on centuries of scientific inquiry and observation. This is his most recent video that I'm covering. I was just going to do a rant about his last video, however, it seems fitting to combine them. Anyways, in this video, Leo claims that the U-2 spy plane proves the flat Earth. His reasoning for this is that the U-2 spy plane can fly at 70,000 miles high and can see for thousands of miles into enemy territory. Have a look at this.
Now we got the U-2 spy plane put in the boot into the globe Earth theory. We got this article here. First introduced in 1956, the U-2 was designed to fill a gap in providing reconnaissance of the Warsaw Pact territories that hadn't been properly photographed since the Luftwaffe went out of business. The idea was to go one step beyond using variants of high-altitude bombers and fighters by creating a bespoke aircraft working from forward bases in Britain and elsewhere that could fly long distances at an altitude of 70,000 feet.
Yes, Leo, I saw that and I don't understand what's wrong with it.
By flying at such high altitudes, the U-2 is a quickly deployable plane that can see many thousands of miles into enemy territory. Did you see that? Can see for many thousands of miles into enemy territory, both photographically and electromagnetically.
Yep, seems normal to me.
But let's just see how far away the horizon would be from the U-2 spy plane using the globe mathematics. Bear with me.
Go ahead, Leo. Show us how dumb you really are.
So I put my distance to the horizon. I'm at the distance to the horizon calculator. I put the observation height 70,000 feet, which is what the U-2 surface ceiling height is. I've calculated my distance to the horizon. And according to the globe mathematics, the horizon from 70,000 feet is 324 miles away.
Yeah, you're right. 324 miles is the distance to the horizon. But that's in a straight line, a radius.
Well, we know that's nonsense anyway from Jay Tolan. We know that's nonsense anyway from Demonstrable Reality. We know that's nonsense anyway from the Purple Heart-wearing SR-71 legend, Brian Shaw, who sadly passed away recently.
You need to keep Brian's name out of your filthy mouth. I'm getting ahead of myself.
See, thousands of miles into enemy territory, when it could only really, if the globe Earth was true, see 324 miles into enemy territory.
A radius of 324 miles, and you think that he can't see for thousands of miles? Take a look at this. Remember that with a radius, we can learn a few things. Let's plug that radius into an equation. If I take the radius and I square it, and then I multiply it by pi, that gives me the area of a circle. The area of that circle would be everything that the pilot can see from that height. I understand that he's not going to be able to see behind him, and we'll do some math to make sure that things line up, to give Leo the benefit of the doubt. Now I know that a pilot won't be able to see everything behind him unless he turns around. So let's half the final number so that way it's just basically what he sees in front of him. I think that's being more than generous, don't you, Leo? So let's go ahead and let's do some math, okay? Let's see. 324 squared times pi equals, let's see here. Yes, 329,867.76 square miles. If I divide that by half, again, being generous for you, Leo, because I'm sure that they could see more, you'll get a number of 164,933.88 square miles. So when they say that they could see many thousands of miles, what they mean is they could see many thousands of miles. So not because the Earth is flat and they're seeing many thousands of miles in front of them, they could just see an area of many thousands of miles. You really need to think about these type of things before you open your mouth and spew your garbage there, Leo.